Hey, what's good, YouTube? This your boy Smooth Cat from Colossal Boxing Talk, and today I want to discuss the landscape at featherweight. So, featherweight is a pretty crowded division nowadays, especially with the recent events from that which has just happened over the weekend with Donaire becoming the champion at featherweight, Nicholas Walters defending his championship, and featherweight is just loaded. You got guys like Johnny Gonzalez, the WBC champion. You got Vietka, the guy who Donaire just fought. I mean, you still got to put him up there because even though I feel he was on his way to handily losing to Donaire, the way the fight ended was fucking bogus, plain and simple. So you still have to put him amongst the top level guys. Then you got Gary Russell Jr. Now, if you see me on Facebook, you know when Gary Russell first came out, I was kind of high on Gary Russell. I liked his skills. I liked a lot of things that he did in the ring. But if you've been seeing me of late toward Gary Russell, I'm kind of like indifferent on Gary Russell now because he has the skill and he has the talent. But when he turned down a fight with Daniel Ponce de Leon to fight a guy who had been knocked out 8 consecutive times, I call bullshit because the reason why he didn't fight Ponce de Leon is because he said Ponce de Leon was coming off a recent knockout loss. But you go and fight a guy who's been knocked out 8 consecutive times, and then you talk the shit about you want to be a world champion and you deserve this. You shouldn't have to fight Mares and guys like that because you're above them. Okay, look. Lip service only gets you so far. You got to get your ass in the ring and prove it. And you got to prove it against guys who can test you. Not all these guys who got 8 wins and 56 losses and things of that sort. And then, don't get me wrong, like I say, Al Haymon is a positive role model for the sport. But Al Haymon, he ruins a lot of things in the sport of boxing because he has fighters that they get a false sense of security with Al Haymon. They believe that, okay, well, Haymon is my manager, so I can fight any fucking body on my way to getting big money and getting a title shot. But Al Haymon, he takes care of his fighters. That's the good part. But for us, the fans, they give us shit fights sometimes, and then they expect us to buy these shit fights and sit there and be excited about it, which is I'm not fucking excited about it. Why am I excited about a guy who's undefeated, who's claiming he's the next big thing in boxing, but he's yet to fight a real threat? And Gary Russell's 24-0. Come on now, you supposed to be for at least a top 30 contender. He hasn't even fought anybody in the top 40 yet. But I'm not going to put the whole video about Gary Russell. Anyways, and then you got like Nonito Donaire. Him, you know, Donaire, he's a five division world champion himself. He does a lot of great things in the ring. Even though he had somewhat of a bounce back after the spanking Rigondeaux gave him, but his last fight, like you say, it's just controversial just because of the way it ended. Then you got Abner Mares. He's coming off the loss to Johnny Gonzalez, but he's challenging for a world title. I forgot his opponent's name. I apologize for that, but I can't think of his name right now. But Abner Mares is sitting there. He's also one of the top guys in the division. Only 1 loss. He's fought. But like I say, but you got to give Mares respect because he's been in multiple weight classes and he always going after the best available guys all the time. The Gonzalez fight, yeah, that was a hiccup for him, but it is what it is. I mean, it happens to the best of them. But anyways, now a guy who I look at is like the dark horse and who I think will carry the featherweight division on for a few years is Nicholas Walters. I feel Nicholas Walters is easily one of the best boxers at 126 pounds. Yes, he's young, and yes, he's young and he's an upcoming guy. And another thing with Walters, I mean, like I say, that fight with Darchinyan. Now I have been watching film on him already, but the fight with Darchinyan is the biggest fight he's had thus far. And I mean, he put on a masterpiece against Darchinyan. He was good defensively. He evaded a lot of shots. Like I say, he walked Darchinyan into his power shots, and that's what led to him landing that devastating left hook in the 5th round and knocking Darchinyan out cold. But me, as of right now, I'll say this: even though Mares lost, I still kind of look at Mares as the top guy at featherweight. I look at him as the top guy at featherweight right now. But I'll say this: I believe in the very near future, Nicholas Walters is going to be a force to be reckoned with. So keep that name in mind, folks. I know right now he's young, he's upcoming, but the kid's a force, believe me. But it's going to be the end of the video. I want to hear you guys' thoughts, so leave comments in the comment section, and I will respond to you at my earliest convenience. Also, hit that subscribe button to support Colossal Boxing Talk. You can go to Facebook supporters and Twitter as well. This is your boy Smooth Cat, and I'm out.